we need to go main menu. Main menu. I'm going to do this right again. I'll leave this set up for you boys. Just grab a sandwich. Get hungry. Right, we're going to do a little bit of this today. We're going to take a good old-fashioned turboprop. I'm going to try that one. How about that one? I never fly that one. We're going to do that one. We'll go out to the world map. We're going to do some island hopping. Okay, we're going to start off in St Mary's, which is there. I'm going to be there. Okay, well, it says a departure. Okay, and we're going to fly to. This is a nice little challenge for us, guys. We're going to go over there, crossing this channel, and we're going to go to this little horrible place here called Guernsey. We're going to set that as an arrival, and we're going to go as low altitude only. Okay, so that's Echo Golf to BK Cockpits. UDHE. Okay, and I'm going to save that as a flight plan, but I'm going to save it there as a flight plan. Okay, I'm going to go and we'll fly it. And then here we're going to go into my setup here, and we're going to go now, grab hold of that there, and we're just going to go like this, and we're going to go new. I'm going to go Echo Golf and then we're going to go to the next waypoint. We're going to go to Echo Golf Juliet Bravo. Okay, and we're going to auto plan this, auto route it, let it do it itself. Okay, next waypoint, try again. No, 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 delete that. We're going to go waypoint. I think that's what it is. Yep, and another waypoint to there, and then we're going to click up in the top corner. I don't know if you can see this, I hope you can, the auto plan button, and it should make a nice flight plan for us. That's fine. And our flight level, no, we're going to do a flight level of 4,500 feet, 14,500. Well, we're not going too low, eh? Could be too low. Let's go 8,500. Right, so there we are, 8,500 feet. And we're going to validate it, and it will do because it did it itself. And we're going to go file it, like so. Right, so we're ready now. Plane's ready there, being fueled up. Passengers on this flight, we are going to be thoughts and prayers to go for them. Okay, that's fine. So we need to go like that. I'm not sure how it works once you crash a plane. And I've never sort of you do that very often, but we did last time. We ended up in the sea. I ran out of fuel. Oh, goodness gracious. Right, okay, credits, fine. And that. Are you sure you want to exit? No, I don't want to exit. Let's just see what happens if it lets you load. This is a new idea, never done it before. So we'll go back into that screen, and we're going to fly it. Ready to fly.
Task system test. Okay.
Right, we're just going to shut that down. Every passenger you have, and we'll have him about that. Well, he's going to be quite. That's how we'll have him about. Say 85. No, not 850, the big bloke. Cabin cargo. That's a bit better. The nose is starting to come up a bit there. We'll have that at 70. That's 70 as well. That's 70. He can be quite a fat and large chap. That one there, even being even bigger chap. No. Whoa! I think he was a bit too heavy, that one. Do you see what happens when you don't do things right? Yes, I'll exit out. I need to get that program running again now because it's not. It says to me, would you like to run it again? Under there, it says, no. Okay. I'm ready. Right, so let's just go this sensibly. Let's go cabin cargo. We'll have about 50. 50. And up there we'll have a 50, a 50, a 50, a 20, 100. Oh, right, we'll take that back a bit. 100 to a 40, 40, and a kid in the back, and we'll have a bit more of the front one. Make them a bit bigger. Make them an 80, and then we'll have pods. Give a bit of room for cargo. So like 60, and a 60, and a 60, and a 60. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to make these people a bit heavier actually, because you've got 180, a 150, a 120, a 140, a 140, and a 150, and a 160, and a 160 at the back. And now we're going to have fuel now. I put the fuel on there. We're going to have fuel. That's not bad. Okay, we'll soon find out. Take off weight, that, the payload is that. Okay. Right. Let's hope this works, guys. Never done it before, ever. So we're just going to pick our aircraft now. And we're going to use a, I don't know, we've got a caravan in here actually. Cessna caravan? Cessna. No, it doesn't say caravan, so we just use that. And we'll yeah, okay, start flight. I must request the cabin requirements for the flight. Wi-Fi. Okay, fine. Turn master battery off. Right.
Okay.
Just going to turn the engines off because we don't want them on there just yet. Okay.
I come through, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers aboard with you.
No problem.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Right, there's loads of noisy people on the back there. They're all in the back. That's our passengers getting boarding, shall I say? Let's do the old caravan for a burn, shall we? Wow. Right, Albany ground. We should be in Albany ground. Oh, we're not in. We're in. Hang on. Mr. Tower, Bravo, Oscar Bravo, Yankee 779, a request engine start. Bravo, Booby 779, a request engine start. 12487. Booby 779, a request engine start. That then. That's that then. She ain't listening to me again. Well, welcome aboard. This is the BK Cockpits dashboard. I'm going to put that down because it's going to look also this usually take oh yeah, he's landing gear lever up, he did. Right, anyway, so let's just see what they say about departure request. Which one are we going to go out on? We could probably go out on runway 30, 33 is it? 32.
OB779er request departure runway 32. OB779er departure on runway 32 is approved.
Diddly there. Okay.
OB779er request taxi to runway 32. OB779er departure on runway 32 is approved.
Right. Whoa. Well, we already know now she's going to be pretty light on the front end with that braking, so we'll have to take that into consideration on our takeoff and our trim. Runway 33. Well, I'm just going to wait here a second, just get my screen sorted because that is not the right screen. Just going to put that up. You can't see what I'm doing in front of me, guys, but I'm just putting up is another screen of Space Desk, which is not that one, not that one, not that one, and not that one. Go back into this, and we go back onto that one there. There we go, connect. And I'm just putting this screen in the middle of the screen, which you probably see my mouse on there, hopefully. Well, it may do when I get my mouse onto that screen. And I put that one in front of me. Right, so it's now dropped into that screen, so I'll put that down and I bring it over once I can get it to come in to the screen that's in front of me below my flight HSI and all that stuff. We're gonna remember that. Just put that. That's fine. It does take a bit of work because I'm actually using a lot of monitors here and things plugged in, so sometimes it goes, I can't cope with all that. But it's worth it. It takes a bit of challenge to get it all going, but it's really fun when it does work though. You've got everything working, it's like, wow. Apart from they don't understand me, which I think that's probably, I got to do some through the voice recognition thing on it, because I mumble, you see. Right, I'm just going to go into the settings on the cabin crew thing as well, because you will find the just go into there, grab it if you can find it. You know what, I'm not going to bother because it's just too much effort. Right, that's okay, that's alright. Right, anyway, they're giving us taxi clearance to take off. 706 home builder. Right, that looks a bit better. Eyes back on again. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll do that one. La da da, la da da, oh, you're right there, I suppose. Right, that's fine. Something with the windsock. I'll stop moaning. I went over the grass a bit. better. Right, I'm just getting myself sorted out here, guys. Sorry. What number did they say? Doesn't matter, the wind's up. Set up at the moment. I might just do this one, that'll do. No wind at all. Bravo Escobar Yankee 799, a request taxi, a takeoff clearance on the active. Never listens to me.
Tower Bogey 779er ready for departure runway 32 to remain in pattern. Bogey 779er departure on runway 32 is approved. Whoa, windy or what?
Yeah, okay.
Gear up, it's fixed gear. We're going down. You don't want to see how low we are, guys. This is really scary, look. Quite heavy. That's better. Speed must have just got up a bit faster then. Trim it down a bit though, because we are really... Why has I got two of these screens popped up now? Ah, whatever. It's not funny when this sort of thing happens. Come on. Right, we've all got a froze up now. Well, this would be a good one for put on YouTube, and we can freeze this and show Microsoft how great their program really is. Well, what? That's fine. And there are people screaming, and I get points on that because I wasn't a very good pilot. What do you mean? The world froze. Anyway, never mind. Right, so now I need to see where the hell I'm going anyway. So I'm going to zoom into that and see which way my aircraft is flying. Because, right, okay, we're going off that way. So let's have a little rethink here. We need to be going to that way. So this is what I find. You're trying to set the autopilot up, and when you get the autopilot set with Microsoft Flight Simulator, the minute you've got other programs running with it, it causes conflicts. So it will not work. So you can't use your autopilot. Or even though I'm using it on here, I'll turn it off and off. It turns it on, and it will just go into stupidity things. And it's not really clever, really. Pretty crap, to be honest. They've got the graphics looking lovely, but the game is absolutely junk if you don't do what it's supposed to do, eh? So now I've had to do it all, which is not really what a pilot would do. He'd get his settings up and think, well, I'm not standing here fighting with the wheel for the next hour. They'd sort of like get their autopilot set up, and I can't do it because it won't allow me to. Does catapult me down towards the ground as soon as I put the never mind. Never mind. We're going round in circles. We don't want to be doing that really. We're meant to be going off to where we're meant to be going off to, but that's not happening. So I'm going to get off there. I'll just fly it myself. Forget their lovely little add-ons. Overstressed the aircraft, yeah, whatever. Now it's called Nothing Works. But lovely, you can see how frustrating it can become when you get programs that don't work. X-Plane 11 seems to be working perfectly, no faults whatsoever. Just doesn't look as pretty, that's all. I think I'm going to just try it again. And I think we're going to completely ignore everything and just do a flight. It's a bit boring for you otherwise. Might just leave that up there for now. It's not going to hurt up there. It might just be a little bit clearer for me to see and everybody else will see as well, I suppose. Right, it's telling us to climb because it thinks we're in the air, so we'll just go for that, won't we? Because it thinks we're in the air, so we'll do that. Press that button, and it goes into reverse. And we'll go down there and turn the brake off. There you go. Okay, whoa, that's lovely. Now I'll go back into normal throttle. Right, and we'll go. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Right. Oh, that's fine. I've never flown this. It does need some beans to take it off, so I think I'm going to use our own wire this time. But we put a lot of weight on it before, so it was quite difficult to get the speed up. So we were like skimming the trees, one might say. I don't need it anyway. Right, we're at runway 32, like you said last time, and we're going to try again. Lovely though, look at the view. I remember I actually bought this scenery for FSX, and it comes free with this one, so I think it's all teething problems. There's not always, can't always blame FSX Flight Simulator, because there could be some of these other programs that are not quite right yet. But everybody seems to blame the one, but I don't know really. Flaps 50 flat out revs, give us some speed now. A bit of a scary one, wasn't it? That was a bit scary. I'm trimming this flat out now. I'm 60 knots, so that's really, really fast not to take off. But good job it's a stall aircraft. Short takeoff and short landing, because there's no way to got off there in something else. Flaps up. Get speed up a bit. Nose down a bit. Get the air speed up. 90 knots. That's better. That's better. I'm going to go right now. Right. Let's have a look. Baby 779, I request 8,000 feet.
OB779er, good morning. Squawk 1200.
Squawk 1200 through Baby 779er. Right then. Baby 779, request 88,000 feet. Baby 7790, request 8,000 feet. Going to head to the Scary Interceptor point via 087 degrees to steer to get to that point. So we shall do that now. Get my heading set to 087 and we'll go from there. 087. And then we're actually pretty close on our route anyway, on our track. Let's run it 087. So, that's all right, everything's up. See why these passengers, let's see if we can get these passengers to just jump on the fly, shall we? Move them on there, and let's just go like that, okay, that there. Oh, bug off. Let me just press that one there. that. Yes. And now we're going to try again. Back to open, that's fine. I'm going to go back into this part here. We're going to see if we can run it while it's in the air. I've never tried it. Probably say no. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Would you like the previous? No. Back to 087 degrees. Start flight. Right. Okay, no passengers on board, but he would do all the chatting anyway, because he's a bit daft, like he's talking to himself. Let's just serve him food. Right, this is a freight flight. There's nobody on us. Nobody with us today, so that's it. Then we're on a freight one. Right, 187 degrees. Now I'm going to try the autopilot. I'm going to give it a go because my altitude set at currently altitude is set at we're doing 8,600 feet. So let's try getting my altitude up to about 9,000 feet or thereabouts, and let's just put an altitude hold on and see what happens. Ready? Altitude button. Autopilot. Why are we going down? It's going down to 180 foot. I don't want to do that. Autopilot off. Takes us down 800 feet. Well, this is great. So what we can do is we're going to use it like this kind of thing, right? We'll wait till we get to 8,000 and we're going to see if there's an altitude hold switch. There's an autopilot disengaged there, and that's the heading, which we should be at 187, so we do that. So if I press that button, it should hold us at the altitude, but the numbers are going to work. Give it a go. You've got to get there first, kind of thing, to achieve it. 87, that's about right. Right, so now what we're doing now, we're going over the case. We've taken off from St Mary's. I don't like why this is dipping. Down at 86. Altitude hold on. Autopilot on. And altitude hold on. 8,600. Why is it going down when it's actually going up? You knob. Right, I only get the autopilot that off. This is not doing anything that it should do. Completely opposite to what I'm asking it to do, but engage, altitude hold on, $8,100 is passing 8,100. Why are you climbing when I asked you to hold it? Never mind. So it's going to try and take us down now. Anyway, as I was saying, we just left the Scilly Isles, and we're going over the coast of like France, or France, I'm right about France. We're going by England now, by the, will be, I take it towards Cornwall and Plymouth area, which is down there, which is nice. If we lower, I suppose we could go and have a look and see if there's any landmarks that anybody knows, eh? Yeah, so it should be a bit of fun. I can't give passengers under the week because I didn't pick them up. I left them at the airport. Oh dear. So that's that sorted. Somebody said to me, if you had as a pilot in the flight simulator, have you ever had any crashes? I said only any sort of accidents. I said only since they moved the toilet to the back of the plane. Which I thought was really funny. But you know, you have to think about that one. Right, enjoy the flight. Hello, folks. Nothing happened then? Oh, how are we doing? We're not doing bad, I don't suppose. Baby 779, I request 8,000 feet. Baby 779, I request radio check. Baby 779 with you at 10,200 feet. Baby 779 with you at 10,200 feet. Right, we'll have a look.
Expedite climb to flight level 080 OB 779er.
Oh, left hand side there we have down there somewhere amongst those lovely fluffy clouds is Truro over there, but we're sort of like too far out to see it now. You see my mouse, I'll move it around the screen, it's sort of around here below these clouds, and we're all heading off that way, so Plymouth will be over there, and we'll go head off that way. That will take us to a thing called Scurry VOR, and that gives us our approach into Echo Golf Juliet Bravo. But we're going to be at that, I'm going to descend, we're going to be at that for about 3,500 feet. So we're at 10,400 feet at the moment, so we've got plenty of time yet. It's not like a big rush. We're not panicking, not just yet. So we'll just have a look around. Yeah, so let's have a look around. Yeah, look at that, look. Whoa. Alright, let's set that back to normal as if we are in the cockpit. That's what we want. Zoom it out a little bit. Scoot it over this way. Like that. And there we have it. Like I said. A good thing is it's transparent, you can actually see through the cockpit dash until you get to the bottom of the TV set, so you can actually manipulate it around. So if you haven't got all your heading bugs and stuff like that, and your course corrections, you can see them here anyway, if you haven't got, because I haven't got an autopilot at the moment. So you can just use them like that, use your mouse and turn your headings and stuff, which is quite fun really. Okay. Not the fastest aircraft to do it in, it's just an old, a very good aircraft, but it's the old Caravan, Cessna Caravan. Nice aircraft. Yeah, so that's that. And hello, if you just joined me. Forgive me if I don't text, because I've gone off hands at the minute. Got too much going on. But what I'll do, while we're airborne, yeah, that's quite a good statement, isn't it? I'll explain a few things about going on here, eh? So what I'll do is I'll double click that one and I'll just do this for a second for you. And I'm going to have, the screen's going to go all messy by now because I just changed it. Actually, I might just turn that back on actually. Okie dokie. Right, that's the other screen. And that's telling you all bits and pieces. Okay, get rid of that one and put that back down where it comes from, which we'll have it in the centre there this time so you can see it if you want to see it. And that's the one that's off of the actual flight simulator, so you can make it sort of big enough and it fits into an Android down there. I can, if I want to, if I decide to, which I probably will, just to show you. I think I'll grab the control unit for the passengers and I'll put it over in front of me so I can look after my passengers normally. Don't know if you can see it because I'm in the way, but I've just stolen it from the third screen, from that screen, and I put it over here on this screen over here by me. So you could have that, I could have the map there, I could have anything else I wanted there really. I could have the engines there or whatever. I could have the engines up there and have that map there, which might be a good idea, but it's all down to decisions really. Alright, so I think generally yeah, I'll put the seatbelt off. They're free to walk around the cabin. I don't know why she said that because there actually is nobody there, but I know where she came from because it said we were empty when we got on board. Hey, but I'm not going to moan. It adds to the realism. It's great, isn't it? Children. Oh, I'm having a great time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just a short message from the cockpit to let you know we have in fact reached our cruise level. We're now level at 35,000 feet and we're not anticipating any delays. So as the captain crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure you keep the house clear of any items and sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your flight. Thank you.
Right, so we're getting there. We're going towards Skerry, so I'm going to get us onto the proper right sort of plan towards Skerry at the minute because we're not really. It's over there. So we're going to go and meet our proper waypoint. I'm going to turn that off on the top screen because it's gone. I don't like it. Don't want it there. Go away. That's better. Ah, right, we've got a screen now. Let's have a look and see what we're going to do. We're going to just get over towards the Skerry point, and I'm going to start descending now because although it's still quite a way away, we're at 10,000 feet, so we're going to start. I'll drop our airspeed a bit, and we should slowly do our descent. There's a couple of mistakes the actual pilot to ATC makes because he made an announcement now. We've now reached our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet when we're actually at 10,000 feet. And we actually reached our cruising altitude about 15 minutes ago. So, not completely precise, but yeah, well, it's a bit of fun for now. And it's work in progress, but I took my hats off to it. It's a lot better than the air traffic control that comes with the actual simulator, which tends to take you off. Well, for argument's sake, we were going to land in Guernsey, and it took me off to Plymouth to turn around in Plymouth area up towards Cornwall to come back to land in Guernsey when I only took off from Jersey, which is like miles away, but a bit of fun, I guess. Yeah. Right, so here we are. Right, 10,400 feet. Going to drop the altitude a bit now, drop the airspeed down. Bit of trim up on the nose. This is where it all goes wrong. What we do is we're going to use the nose up attitude to take our airspeed down and drop our altitude rather than put the nose forward and gain speed. We're just going to trim it a little bit, trim it up a bit. I'm going to turn off the autopilot actually because I can't see. Where is it? Autopilot. There. Disengage. Autopilot's off. Disconnect. As you can see on the screen there, it's just come up, there's a little autopilot light there and an autopilot light over there as well. So if I do it again, you'll see what I mean about panel builder, how well it works. See, it's come on autopilot on, autopilot off. and it all comes in my LED screen there as well, which you can obviously mess around with it. I've got a lot to do with screens and switches yet in the coming months to get things working, to switches, having extra switches fitted in the centres and stuff, and on the bottoms, and maybe do away with one of the radio panels and just have a switch panel there. But it's all work in progress. But yeah, this is a lovely flight, and the clouds look beautiful, and it's nice and smooth. But sometimes you get weather, and the weather can change. Now, rather than be boring and just sit here bored titless, let's just do that, and let's see what happens if we change the weather. And we're going to change the what we're going to have. October, yeah, and we're going to have no snow. We have a bit of that. Bit of that, have a little bit of that, bit of that, and then we're going to have it way there about there, that's it, and we're going to have bottoms about there, like that, top about, oh look at that, weather's getting nice, oh it's getting worse now, look at that, oh look at that there, look, oh we can't see nothing. I love his confidence.
For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch to airplane mode until after we've landed. Please also note that any aircraft equipment will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Oh, bloody lightning, do you see that, guys? Oh no! Oh no, and my battery's going on my my unit at the front, so not a panic. We won't panic. I'll move that one. That screen. Yeah, I could move that, I suppose. Just going to go like that. And things are going to go a bit haywire for a second, but don't worry. It's just because I don't use this one very much. And the battery don't last very long on it. But it's very good. And it's very cheap. And that's a good thing, you just pick it up, see? Walk away. Walk next door. If I get downstairs, I can just sit down and have my tea and watch my levels and stuff. And it's all, yeah, it's all wonderful stuff. So let's go back to that one. Okay. Okay. Because I don't usually use these very often, so that's probably why I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to give it a boost. Can I try this? And it's going to go all funny now because it's going to go, okay. Right, lovely. Right, so now it's moved onto my other screen because I'm no longer using it. This section here, well, I'm glad I did that anyway, so it gives you an idea what's happening. The section you got in the centre is not going to have this unit here. This is actually just obviously freestanding there at the moment. It's going to have a the honeycomb yoke's going to go in the middle, like this one's cut out the back, and the yoke will fit into it. Then that side there will have 1, 2, 3, possibly another radio like that, and another thingy, so it'll come down like that. So you'll have 2 units in there and the 2 there, and the yoke and that will be in the centre. That the throttle quadrant will be in the centre here then, which would look even better. But that's it's a honeycomb one. I ordered it now. There's a delay on its expected delivery time, so not till December. But hopefully we'll have that sorted. So without further ado, we're 8,000 feet now. We're going to start making our approach. So, and the weather is pretty bad there. So forgive me if I car crash and fail miserably because I'm not a pilot. So here we go. Just goes to show that anybody can do this once you get into the swing of things and how everything works. Because I'm still learning. Other people learning as they go along, and it's just an addictive hobby. I started flying, learning to fly. One thing led to another with health and stuff like that, and started doing my exams and all this sort of stuff. Flying was great, enjoyed it. But you know, it is really a bit of a rich man's hobby if you want to get into it and start getting your own plane, and you get maintenance fees and all this sort of stuff, and you know, and lockdowns obviously. Can you imagine being in the lockdown if you're in the sky? You'd have to stay up there forever, eh, until like, oh, they can't land, mate, you've got COVID-19, you've got to stay in the air for 4 weeks in quarantine, and you're not 2 foot apart. How pathetic. I'm not going to get into it because everybody knows who's got half a brain that it's a government doing this, and it's a totalitarian bloody regime where the politicians are all signed to the pharmaceutical companies and got shares in them, and they've all thought this is worldwide, and they're all tied by the same brush, and they know there's something like 150 trillion pounds for the winner, that's how they put it, of the person who can make this vaccine, which your body doesn't need. You don't need it. You've got your own immune system. That's what's going to fight it. You're infected with like 1 billion different viruses of every minute, every second of every day, and your body utilizes it, adapts to it. So this is just a load of rubbish, and sadly the fear that they're putting into us poor people, and some people are very get more scared than others, are believing it and wearing a mask, which is actually going to make you ill because your body's designed to breathe out carbon monoxide. You put a mask over your face, you're breathing back in carbon monoxide, so your body's not exhaling any of the nastiness that it needs to exhale. It's people don't see that. They think, I'm doing this, I'm protecting people. No, you're not. You're killing yourself, you prick. You're making yourself ill. And why? So the government can make more money for themselves. They don't care about anybody else. And even the ones, your people that you vote in, like in your area, your councils and all this sort of stuff, they're all in it as well, because they say, look, well, no, we'll give you 4 million, but you can tell them 2 million, you share the lot between yourself. They're not going to know. And you think that all government loves you and looks after you? Come on, eh? As if. They never have, and they never will. Time to get the government, the councils out, a re-election, and let them stand trial for the war crimes that they've committed against humans and public. Sorry if it sounds a bit off, but that's just the way I feel. But I think everybody's entitled to their point of view. Oh no, you're not allowed to have a point of view, I forgot. You know, your opinion, you're not allowed to have opinions unless it's what they tell you. Doesn't that remind you a bit of Hitler? Huh? Doesn't it remind you a bit of all this North Korea in by 10 o'clock at night? It's all obvious, eh? Just wake up. Grow a pair. Right, anyway, get back to my rant. I left it on so the passengers know when they get off that I mean business. Right, so as you can see, folks, it's going to start getting a little bit not much fun in a minute, because we're going to go through this fluffy stuff, and which means our visibility is going to be quite low. I can't remember how low I did it at the airport, so it might be a really spooky landing, to say the least. Oh hell! Oh, this is oh, this is not good. Whoa, that was yeah, that's it's a bit bumpy. You probably really want to get a bit lower than this, really try and get through this before we start our approach. Oh dear. Oh well. Wow, look at that fluffiness. Doesn't it look great though? Never seen clouds look so good. And actually the sea looks really good as well. If I look down you can see the sea. Look at that water, look. Oh, wouldn't mind going in that, looks nice. It's not very windy though, you can see, because it usually reflects on the waves on the water, which is actually true, it does in fact. in reality. So they've done a very good job of that. Alright, so this is going to be a wee bit of fun, this. It's going to be a wee bit of fun, it is. Right, Guernsey's on our right. So I'm going to take a little slowly turn to the right. And we're going to descend to about 3,500, which I said we wanted to do. May have to go a little bit lower because we've got low cloud. And below 10,000 feet, we should have all landing lights and stuff on as well, and I forgot. So that wasn't very good of me, was it? Now, what landing Echo Golf did we say that we were going to land on? We didn't actually give us that, did they? So the Guernsey Tower, we've got an ILS runway 27, which is 109.40. So we put that on our nav 1, and we put that on 109 decimal, what did I say it was? 109.40. I will have that on our nav 1 for our, like an ILS. Will be, yep. Nav 11390. It isn't 11390, is it? It's runway 27 is 11390, I think. Let's have a look. Right. 5.1 nautical miles away. So we need to go to initially go down one 128.65. That's right, nav 1. Come 1. Come 2. Nav 1. 109.40. Right, we're low. Very low. Now hopefully, being this low, we can see through the clouds, but this is risky. It's a risky one. I'm going to check my QNH is correct. Derby 799 request vectors for Echo Golf Juliet Bravo, runway 27. So let's have a go at approach 120.5. Echo Go Bravo Yankee 779 with you at 1500 feet. Request vectors to Echo Golf Juliet Bravo runway 27 approach. Doesn't like me today, does it? Not wanting to answer me at all. One 9.95. Tower, this is Bravo Oscar Bravo Yankee 799er 779er. See if we get a reply at least. Bravo Oscar Bravo Yankee 779er radio check. Well, they're not there, must be a day off. Right. OB7790 request IFR clearance to land at runway 27. Echo Golf Juliet Bravo. Yeah, go 09. Okay, let's try that.
OB779er request full stop runway 09. OB779er, you are loud and clear. OB779er, you are loud and clear. OB779er, you are loud and clear.
I know. Can you tell me that again?
OB779er, you are loud and clear. OB779er, you are loud and clear. OB779er, you are loud and clear. You have not been assigned an altitude. OB779er, you are loud and clear. You have not been assigned an altitude. OB779er, you are loud and clear.
So you're going to get this sort of stuff, which is a little bit aggravating.
You are loud and clear. OB779er, you are loud and clear. You have not been assigned an altitude. You are loud and clear. OB77.
We expect runway 07 left downwind. Okay, yeah, 07, 09, it was not going to say there isn't a 07 again. Right, okay then, so 09, let's get my compass up so I know what I'm talking about here, because I'm going south, east is that way. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the left downwind, over this way, and the weather's absolutely atrocious so we can't see, which is fun. And it's going to be over there, I do believe, somewhere, to our left. So we're going to take a left pattern, and we're going to, until we actually get to see any visuals, because at the moment we've got basically IFR at the moment because you can't see anything. But I know my heading is going to be about 040. So if I turn that to 040, then we should be going pretty much across the actual towards the runway, across the island basically. If I head 270, then I'll always end up close to the actual runway itself, but we're going on the opposite end, so it's a bit of a challenge. I usually do runway 27, but doesn't matter. Right, Bobby 779er request full stop landing runway 27.
OB779er, expect to enter on a left downwind for runway 27. Call downwind. Expect to enter on a left downwind for runway 27 OB779er.
Expect to land on a downwind for runway 27 Bobby 779er.
OB779er negative. You are cleared to land on runway 27.
Negative, clear to run, okay. Roger. Right, then we're clear to land, so let's get ourselves ready. We don't have to put on the carriage down because the gear's already down on this, it's fixed carriage. We can put the flaps down because we're 162, 3,400 and 3,300 feet. Oh, lightning, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to take back on the throttle a bit. We're going to be looking at heading a 09 for a runway, so I'm going to twerk us over this way, which is going to take us a little bit further out than we want to be, but doing it right by the little mini map, that's going to help us a bit. Let's go to the nav. Can't turn nav on. Can I turn nav on? 09er 027. Runway 027. In Echo Golf Bravo is. We've got Bravo. Let's have a look. 27. Runway 27. 5.1 nautical miles. A tracker 269. Right. We're supposed to do the base leg here, left downwind. We're actually doing a left downwind now, but we're a bit too far out. We should be sort of like 20 miles that way. But it's all fun. And there's an aircraft there on our left hand side. See him in there going through the fluffy stuff. Let's hope you can see us. But my lights on everything aren't. Yep, they are. Yeah, lights are all on. De-ice is on. Pitot heat is on. Landing lights on. Strobe beacons, navs, everything else is on. Gear is already down. Airspeed 162. Altitude 3,210 feet. We want to be down to around about 2,500 very soon, so I'm going to start a descent now. It's a good airport to have a go at this, guys, if you're on the flight simulator, because it's not very big. And there's a bunch of islands around each other, so you can nip off and fly at the others, like Alderney and Jersey as well, which is good. We'll do what we did, take off from St Mary's and fly to Jersey, land in Jersey, and go to Jersey, and then fly from Jersey and go to Alderney. And a little island hopping in there in like 15 minutes, 35 minutes. Good little pop around. Bravo Oscar Bravo Yankee 779 is at the Tunit Voir.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Doesn't matter, you've heard me. Right, now what are we looking at? 3,100 feet. Zero visibility is virtually nothing. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to try and get down a bit lower. Let's break through these clouds now, guys. Right. Now, fun and games. Right, it's raining now. In fact, it's hailing. Lovely. And lightning and everything. Oh my god, this is so scary. Well, we've got a visibility of absolutely zilch, which is fun. Oh, I've got my rudder pedals. I rest my feet. I've got a bad foot. Okay, so now we're at 1,900 feet and we still can't see the sea. Look, nothing. We've got a whole lot of nothingness. This is going to be a challenge. We're going to crash into somebody's house. No. No, we won't. Because we got this from the controller. Hey, Captain. You're right there, co-pilot. I hope I haven't nudged that camera and you're looking at my elbow or something. I'm going to have a quick look at OBS and just see what you're actually seeing. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, you can see me, that's fine, that's not bad. Okay, well here we go then. We'll just carry on. You can see visibility out the front, I can see the sea. Oh, that's a good sign. Well, it means we're 1,200 feet, so that's right. Okay then. Right, and 09 we need to be heading to a heading of 09, which is, we're currently heading to 074, 76, 78, 79, and right, and at 11,000 feet, I don't think my QNH is actually correct, so I'm going to press the B button, which usually sets it. Yeah, it's gone jumped up to 1,800 feet. So that QNH, your QFE and QNH basically mean above sea level or above ground level, your altitude. It changes all the time. That's why some people say, they say, the flat earthers say, yeah, when a plane flies at 18,000 feet, it always stays at 18,000 feet. So it's a flat earth. But actually what you do in an aircraft is you constantly change your altimeter settings and your QFE to match the altitude that you're actually at, and the ground level changes. So I suppose that could be the answer. Right, now we've got 2 aircraft now in front of us. Now runway 90 is, we're actually heading runway 09, but I can't see it. So I'm going to have to do a bit of VFR now, because I've got a funny feeling that there is low cloud right over the airport. But I think they might be taking off from it, but I can't see. So I'm going to go co-pilot side, have a quick look. No, I can't really see much over there either. Now that could be... That's it. That there is St. Sampson's. So we're going to do a VFR and part IFR here, because we can't really tell. Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that is close. Did you see that aircraft go past there, guys? Well, that was a bit poppy, wasn't it? There it is, 09. I told you we were so close to it. Absolutely bang on. And there it is. Well, I've done something with my zoom and I can't fix it now. So, okay, not to worry. We're going to be fine. Right. Now, nose down attitude a bit. I'm just going to get this up like that. That should nowhere near be that far in. But it is, and I can't change it, so I don't know why it's on that, but never mind. I'm just going to do this thing that you can do, which is really cool, and you press that button there and it goes, and I'm just going to press that button there, right, and I'm just going to go down here and I go to that one. And that one there, I'm going to change the... That's right, actually. That's it. Right, sorry about that, guys, a bit spoiled in it, but... I don't know understand why that went like that, really, because... should really zoom out and zoom in quite far, but never mind, we'll land it that way and we will be fine. It's not really where you want it. We're going to be over there like that, and that's like, no way would you ever go that close to a thingy unless you were like stupid, and like that is like really stupid, but never mind, we could do this, can't we? Right, back on approach. Okay, right, airspeed down. I'll get full flaps now so we can get some serious drop in altitude, because we really need to get down a bit. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Well, it's a bit, yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun here, can see it? Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Yeah, this is lovely. Typical crosswind. Flaps up a bit. Keep my airspeed up, going 80 knots. That's good enough for landing with this, but it's just very difficult to keep it 90 knots. Whoa, whoa. It's actually not that bad. It's actually quite good. It's just me. 500. Where'd she come from? I don't remember her getting on. Right then, here we go, guys. Hold on tight. Whoa, whoa, here we go, here we go. 70 knots. And a bit of nose up. Trim it up, trim it up, trim it up. Oh, bit of a bumpy one, wasn't it, Robert? Not the best at all. Right. Right, that button, forward, back. That's it. That button, forwards. Flaps up. She's sounding a bit rough. I think we must have damaged it on that landing. Right, I know where I am. Get out of the way! Look at the smoke coming out of that. That's terrible. I'm sorry about that freeze in the middle there, but I couldn't see. But hopefully that was a bit of a flight, and you'll enjoy the next one with us. You know, we're going to put you now on our very, very extremely bumpy runway. We're going to park over here, and if you go to see that guy over there, he'll let you free customs. I know him. He's a bit dodgy. Yeah, we'll just go park over here. That'll do nicely. I hope you all enjoyed your flight, and thank you very much for flying BK Airways. It was a bit uneventful, bit of a bumpy landing, but sorry about that. Can't be helped. That's all I could do. That's fine. Here we go. We'll stop here. I'm going to shut everything down. Thank you very much, and all that. Cabin crew, please wait till the engines stop spinning before letting the passengers out. Thank you very much. Cargo load, unload complete. That looks pretty good. Fine. Let's put the parking brake on, and then we can say goodbye to the passengers. If it wants to work, you just freeze them me today. Like that, and you push that one on, and the park brake's on. We need to just shut everything down. Off. Oh. Up. Right, anyway, so that was it. Just thought I'd show you. And there's the people in the back. They all got out already. They were quick, eh? Can't blame them, though, eh? Good little plane, that, though. They're really good, they are. Like I said once before, and I'll say it again, thank you very much for flying with us, and I do hope you come and join us next time, which will be in about an hour, or maybe 10 minutes. I'll get out some dinner, and then I might do another one, we'll see. I think we might take a different aircraft this time. Welcome to Guernsey, the sunny island of corruption. Oh, you're still here. Right, what we're going to do now, press that button. I'm going to go to General. I'm going to go to Options. I'm going to go to Main Menu. No. Oh, right, we'll go back here, see if it works. Because it sometimes does. Resume. Right, go. Little tip. Got these on so you can hear me. Here's a little tip for you. If you go to your General and you go to Developers Mode and you turn that on, like so, and then go back, go back and resume and save, like that, and go back to resume. Then you go up to the windows at the top, aircraft selector, so you don't have to sort of nip off and think, oh, I'll go back to the menu again. You can change your aircraft from here, which is really handy. So we go for that one, press load, and then wait a few seconds, and then it should give us another aircraft. Wow. But it also, there we go. How about that then? And this was actually running. So what we do is we're going to go, we'll nip off. I'm going to nick that screen, so I'm going to press the left alternate button on that one there, and my right mouse button, and it pops up a screen, and that screen's going to move into wherever I want to put it, which in fact is going to be in front of me, like so. Voila! And I'm going to tilt that down a bit so you can see what I meant. Oh, hopefully that didn't go too far. Oh, well, you're not looking all over the place. I'm going to check on the OBS quickly just to see if I can. I've got to remember how to make my mouse bigger though, because it's a bit small and it keeps disappearing. Let's go down here. If it'll let me, down there. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Then, Monsieur. Like so. There. Oh. Excuse me. I just drank a milk for a Coke and it just repeated on me. Right, so we'll have that screen down there and that one down there, like that. That'll do. That will do. Right, so we're going to go to another flight plan now. So we're going to go new, we're going to go VFR, and we're going to go from Echo Golf Juliet Bravo, enter, a new waypoint to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha, select, enter, and we're going to go grab that and put it in that screen so you can see what I just did. VFR there, and then you go to waypoint WPT there and you type it in. So I'll do it again, shall I? Do that and delete that one, and do that and delete that. So this is Pro ATC. You can do a demo version of this at the moment, so you can download the demo, see how you get on. I think it's great, apart from the fact that it doesn't understand the word I say, but then again it's a bit like having an ex-wife, they don't understand the word you say either. So we go for there. We've got Echo Golf, because we're in Guernsey, Echo Golf Juliet Bravo, enter, and we're going to go to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha, which is Alderney. Now this is an exciting one. Now if you expand this screen like that, it's got a little button called Auto Plan. If you press the Auto Plan button, it gets a bit busy on you, and then it tells you, it gives you a route of how to get there. So we'll just go, yeah, that's fine. So we'll file that one and it will validate it. So that's that then. So you make it smaller again, like that, and you grab it and you put it back down in the middle screen. I always tend to put it there. I'd probably, if the battery was better in the unit and had a cable, I'd put it in this and have it there so it's closer to me. And it will probably be here once I get the throttle quadrant, and I'll put something onto the desk to sit that on so it's here so I can see it, because my eyes are terrible. So that will be fun. So let's have a look at the passengers now. There's no passengers on here, so I can start a new flight with a touch of a button, in theory. Start new flight. How many passengers? We'll have, say, 20? 20 passengers, start flight. Right, and it's waiting for cold and dark, so I suppose better give it a cold and dark. Come on, mouse, where are you? There you are. Right, cold and dark. We're now cold and dark, and it says turn on main battery. Right, now we're ready. And the door open and they start getting on now. So just going to get down here and just switch on that Garmin, and it'll go for a system reset. I'm going to make an announcement to them, ready for boarding.
Hi, cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Right, you can actually, well, they're on board now. You can get like an auto load, so they're already loaded up quick, so you don't have to wait for them to load up. It's good if you're doing your proper flight checks and all that sort of stuff, and have all the ambient noise in the background, which is really cool fun, really. It is really good fun. But we don't want that. We just want to get the cabin door closed. We can have the music on if we want, but we can turn it off as well if we don't like it.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been closed.
Thank you very much.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, I'd just like to give you a warm welcome on board the aircraft. As you may have noticed, we've now closed the doors and expect to be departing in just a few moments. If you could get yourself seated and secured while we get ready for pushback, it would be most appreciated. If you require any assistance from the cabin crew, please press the button above your head and be sure to listen to the safety briefing that will be played in a few moments. You'll hear from me again once we reach our cruise altitude, but for now, once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us.
Yeah, this is a very, very short journey, this one, so it's yeah, a bit of fun, really. I like Alderney. It's always difficult to land. EGJB ground 121.80. 121.80. Bobby 779 request a taxi.
Boeing 779er taxi to runway 27 via taxiways Alpha. Hold short runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27 via taxiways Alpha. Hold short runway 27 Bobby 779er.
I got that. It was hold short runway 27 Bobby 779.
Boeing 779er, this is birdseed ground on 121.8. Please repeat your request.
See, when I say it doesn't like me. But never mind. But we've got a co-pilot, so it's fine. So we're going to taxi to runway 27 as we did say we were going to. We're going to go down here first, and you get the little click in the centre there. Get rid of that, and you put off your park brake. And now we're ready. And I got a message. Right. Well, there's a bit naff up there, but never mind, we're not scared. That's better. Right, let's go. So they can all move. Park brake off. Taxi lights on, landing lights off. Nav lights on. Make sure doors are armed, yeah. Nav lights on as well. Coach pulling up. Don't need you now, mate. We're going. You're in our way. Right, okay. So we're going to taxi to runway 27. Now, right, Alpha and Bravo. Right, which is great. Which is up that way. And there's a rainbow. Look at that, guys. You see that? Look. Look at that. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, look on your left-hand window. You can see a bit of a rainbow going on there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, whatever.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured. All doors on test. We're ready to go. Thank you.
Good girl. You got the job start Monday. Right, set-off flaps ready for takeoff.
OB779 contact tower on 119.9.5.
I could have said.
Tower on 119.9.5 OB779.
Tower Bobby 779er at holding point for runway 27. Request takeoff clearance to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
OB779er, you were garbled.
A gargle, that's what it is.
Say again.
I don't know why it does that, but never mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that little thing where you press that and it comes up here and you go like that and you go takeoff. Click on takeoff at the top. Hey, ready departure, active runway, ready to departure on that one. So I was supposed to say like this. Tower Bobby 779er ready for departure, runway 27.
OB779er winds are calm, cleared for takeoff.
It's precise phraseology, see?
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27 squawking 1200 OB779er.
Right, 12700. Okay. Hopefully my co-pilot has set that because it's not coming up on my external lower frequency thing on my XPR, which isn't working. So I'm taking it that he's done it. So, okay. Clear for takeoff, runway 27, squawking 1200, Bobby 779er. That's it. Fine. Right, it's squawking. It said 1200. So we're going to see if it works. And it's not letting us do that, but I think that's a little problem in the actual unit itself. So then you have to go down to this and zoom in. I hope they fix this because it works. Nav and com. Where are you? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, Nav and com there. And we need to go. I don't know. Need to go. What was it? 1200. 1200. Transfer and ident. No, that's not com. I want the XPDR. That's it. 1200. Oh no. 1 2. No. Backspace. Backspace. 00. On. Enter. Ident. Right, that's better. So zoom back out now. But you can have that as a separate screen if you also do the left click and press a button, and it will come up as another screen. So you can have it in your other screen down here. And yet to see the way, if they can get these things to do like they do in X-Plane, where they literally just press them and then they pop them up and you can put them in another screen without being assisted, so to speak, or married together, would be a very, very good bit. But that might well be in the pipeline. So sorry about that. I'll get back to the normal size screen so you can see I'm a clear takeoff now. I'm going to Alderney. It's only a quick chop, pop across the water. Pretty much straight out, bear left, right slightly. Go over the sea for about 15 minutes, and then we're in Alderney, so it's good. But it's a very short runway. It's a little island. That's why I jumped into the single TDM or TPM, whatever they called it, because it's a good little plane and it's good for that. Let's just check the seatbelt signs are on. Everybody's ready. Everybody's all nice and comfortable. Flaps set for takeoff. Gear is down. Lights are on. Landing lights are now going up. Ready for takeoff. Everything's ready, and we're gonna go give it some welly. Let's go. It's the wind is straight down the runway. Slight bend to the left, not that bad, so it should be alright. 70 knots, 80 knots, V1, rotate, V2, positive rate, gear up.
Positive rate, gear up.
Beat ya, haha. Flaps up, positive climb, beautiful, beautiful. It's very windy actually now, look at that bounce all over the place. Whoa. Right, anyway. Okay, whatever. I'm getting a bit too excited on my airspeed there. It's like 170 knots. Good afternoon, Bobby 799. Good afternoon, frequency change approved. Lovely. Right. At the moment, we need to do much anyway. We could do, I suppose, we could contact departure. I suppose departure with you, Bobby Oscar Bobby 779. Blah blah. 3,000 feet.
Aircraft calling tower, say again. Your call sign.
I'll do it after departure. You want to go report. I never got the. Well, I'm actually doing wrong because I was supposed to give a listen to the ATIS, and then you come back with the right information. But obviously, I'm not really concentrating. So anyway, we'll just do it.
OB779er request departure runway 03.
No, I don't want to do that.
779er departure on runway 03 is approved. Contact ground on 121.8 for taxi instruction.
I've already done that, so that's clear. That's wrong. But it is any trial thing anyway. So we need to go. Oh, look what I'm going! Stop screaming! You're miles away yet, woman. I was a bit turny. I reckon they might have spilt the coffee. Then I wasn't looking. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Pattern transfer to altitude. I'm going to descend actually. Whoa. I know it's bumpy. Stop screaming. God, listen to him. Right. Airspeed down. This is bumpy. I can't blame them. I can't blame them at all. Turbulence ahead. Bad weather ahead. Here you go, look. I've got it now. I've got it under control. We're safe. We live to see another day. Wow. Bobby 779er descending to 4,000 feet.
OB779er, good afternoon. Squawk 1200.
Just from the cockpit once again. I want to let you know we look like we're about to encounter some rough weather overhead, so I've turned on the seatbelt signs. We'll do our best to keep any disturbances to a minimum, but for your safety, please make sure you remain seated with your belts fastened for the next 10 minutes or so, or until I turn the lights back off the queue.
Bobby 799, good afternoon. Squawk 1200.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Bobby 779er 1200.
OB779er, you are garbled.
Okay,
Please say again.
I'll let him say it.
OB779er descending to 4,000. OB779er squawk 1200.
Well, I actually am, but it's not working, so I've got to find out why that is. I'm actually squawking the 1200, but didn't want to do that. Why did I do that? Didn't want to do that at all. Right. Oh, it's scary, eh? It's bad weather though. I can see the pup scared going on there. But we got a bit of a problem because I can't find my map. Bobby 779 request direct to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
OB779er, this is Guernsey Tower on 119.95. Please repeat your request.
Bobby 779 request direct to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? So I know where we're going, I think. Oh dear. Okay. Right, let's have a look. See, it's got little bits on the A rack and all that, gives you an idea of where you gotta go and everything. So it's really cool. So what we're going to do is to try that up, see what information it's going to give us, because there's not as much information as normal, but we're not scared about that. Now, see, we haven't got things working that are supposed to work. It does get a little bit difficult. So, Baby 7790 request vectors to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. I'll come back to that in a minute. Now it's a bit spooky because we can't see, and my what I normally use is not working, so it's a bit more fun now, isn't it? Right, Echo Golf, distance to travel 30 miles, about 4 minutes away, and a direction of 046. So we're going to go destination of 8 minutes. Where's the track to steer? TS. Shut up. We're 2,000 feet, miles away from the water yet, women. Thousand feet, nice and low, but we might get a chance of seeing it somewhere. I think it's on our right hand side. Cool, you wouldn't want to be on this plane, eh? I'd get off, open the door and get out. No, I'm not staying on that, it's dangerous. Oh, lightning and everything. Right, here we go. It's over there, I'm sure, right. Bravo Oscar Bravo Yankee 779 request of vectors to the next waypoint. Bobby 779 request vectors to the next waypoint. We've done about a nice circle, and I think we're going back towards Guernsey or the coast of France, so that's great. Not really wanted to be, but anyway, it's over there. Let's go. Meow. Let's give us some more altitude because we're very low. That's how low the clouds are. They're actually, I'm at 900 feet doing the red arrows. No wonder they're getting worried. because you cannot see. The sea is there and the clouds are really low. I'll tell you what we do, we change our mind, because this is bad. Maybe 779 to cancel IFR. Maybe 779 to cancel IFR. Rightio then, chaps. What we're going to do here, guys and girls, is we're going to go to Jersey, and we're refueling Jersey, because we have much fuel, and then we'll fly from Jersey to Guernsey, to Alderney. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. That's with 18927 gear down. It's funny, you actually do really need the extra screens. The way I got it set up, it looks like overkill, all of those screens, but it isn't, because you can have so much on the screens that you don't have to do like I'm doing now, sort of adjusting things. They're just permanently there, which is good. So 2,300 feet, don't worry about it. Anyway, okay.
Say approach frequency for Boeing 779er. 779er Roger. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your afternoon. 779er Roger. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your afternoon. 779er Roger. Radar.
Right, so what we'll do now, because I haven't got a clue where I'm going, I completely screwed up my setup. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go for, if they would answer you, it'd be really good, because I could say to them, like, Boeing 779er request vectors to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Contact Guernsey approach on 128.65. Enjoy your afternoon.
128.6.
1200 heading 279er vectors to the VNR pattern approach for runway 09 approach on 128.65 Boeing 779er.
Okay, fair enough. That was a mouthful. 12865. Okay.
Approach Boeing 779er at 3,400 feet.
Boeing 779 good afternoon. Squawk 4624.
Squawk 4624, Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779, turn left, heading 279.
Heading 279er, Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779, climb and maintain 3,300 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,300 feet, Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779, turn left, heading 264.
Heading 264, Bogey 779er.
That's better. Left heading 264, Bogey 779er. Not exactly where we wanted to go, but it's giving us vectors to Jersey, so Guernsey again. So
Climb to 3,300 feet.
Expedite climb to 3,300 feet, Bogey 779er.
Captain 36 for London, please.
Bogey 779, climb and maintain 3,300 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,300 feet, Bogey 779er.
well, this is really bumpy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be a bit of fun, isn't it? Absolutely. I can hear that how scary it must be for the passengers. So that's
252, Bogey 779er.
heading 255, Bogey 779er. Heading 255, Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779, heading is 252.
252 heading Bogey 779er.
Aircraft boarding approach, say again with your call sign.
Bogey. You get forgetting your own name in the end.
Boarding approach, say again with your call sign.
Bogey 799er heading 255.
Bogey 779, heading is 252.
Okay. Bogey 779er heading 252.
Bogey 779, turn right, heading 252.
Heading 252, Bogey 779er.
Heading 252, Bogey 779er. Right, we're heading 252 at 4,200, meant to be 3,500, but I don't care because I'm tired now. I've had 2 flights today. 3, one of them crashed into the sea, that wasn't good. So it's not been a good day at work really as a pilot, has it? You know, they've got me out of the water, went home, had a shower, I'll be fine. It's only a wall wound, love. Right, so here we go. Heading 252, it's spot on.
Bogey 779, turn right, heading 279.
Heading 279er, Bogey 779er.
Heading 279, Bogey B 779. Heading 279, Bogey 779. Right then, we sort of done it with the weather, haven't we? Really did today. It's no fun, eh? It's fun to fly because it's like, wow. But I'm going to make it even worse. I'm going to make it maybe visually a bit more pretty. If I can get my mouse and find it again. Right. Somebody send me an email in the comments of how to make your mouse bigger. Because this is what happens. I get this and I don't want that. And it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, because I can't see, the mouse has jumped all over the place. Right.
And maintain 3,000 feet.
Descent and
Maintain 3,000 feet.
Bogey 779er.
Descend, maintain 3,000 feet for Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779, squawk 4624.
Squawk 4624, Bogey 779er.
4624. So go here and you go 4624, which is there. Oh, shut up. I know, I can see.
Bobby 779 expedite climb to 3,000 feet.
4,
Expedite
6,
climb to
2,
3,000 feet, Bogey
4,
779er.
enter, 2, 4, enter, ident, zoom out. Right, okay, get us back, here we go, that's better.
Bobby 779 climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet, Bogey 779er.
Wow. Yep, we're going to.
Bobby 779 turn left heading 274.
Heading 274, Bogey 779er.
Heading 274, baby 779er. Heading 274, baby 779er.
Bobby 779 expedite climb to 3,000 feet.
Expedite climb to 3,000 feet, Bogey 779er.
See, what you're meant to do is when they tell you to the heading at 274, yeah, is you put it in your, normally you put it into your, like your autopilot, yeah, and you know what you're doing. But because you haven't got that, and you are pretty limited to memory, so that's why it's probably best not to go down that way, really. Well, it said 274, red and 274. Anyway, we're over 3,500 feet now, maybe 3,000 maintaining it. But the weather's terrible, I'm more considerate about where we're going than the altitude. Right, so we're going to runway 9er, so we're going to be going, if he's not 27, if he's taking us into 09er, we've got to go round and come in on the left pattern, downwind, left pattern. Yeah, it's a bit VFR-y tonight. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. It's been a bit bumpy and all over the place today. I'm going to be concentrating today. But nevertheless, it's been a laugh. Yeah, it's been great. What more could you want to do in a lockdown, eh? Don't get me on that again.
Bobby
Yeah.
779 climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Right.
And maintain 3,000 feet, Bogey 779er.
He wants us to maintain 3,000, but that's not going to give us a lot of chance to descend. Oh, we'll manage. Can you see anything down there yet? Any VFR there to see? And I got the sun coming in our eyes. This is great. I'm going to trim it up a bit. Not that much.
Bobby 779 turn left heading 267.
267.
Bogey 779er.
Left heading 267, baby 779er. Left 267, right, 265, damn miles away. 265, 266, 267. That's 267 at 3,800. We'll be descending down to 3,000. Well, if I can keep that nice and level.
Bobby 779 turn right heading 279.
Heading 279er, Bogey 779er.
Heading 279, baby 79. They know what I said.
Bobby
274 bogey 779er.
Left heading 274, Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779, turn left, heading 269.
Left heading 26.
269er bogey 779er.
Left heading 269, Bogey 27. Well, there you go.
Aircraft calling approach descent gate with your call sign.
Heading 264 bogey 779er.
Heading 264, Bogey 779er.
Bogey 779 and you pulled off. Please say again.
I'll let him say it, can't be asked repeating myself.
Bogey 779 and turn right, heading 259.
Heading 259er bogey 779er.
Bogey 779 and turn left, heading 254.
Heading 254 bogey 779er.
Bogey 779 and turn left, heading 249.
Heading 249er bogey 779er.
Bogey 779 expedite climb to 3,000 feet.
Expedite climb to 3,000 feet bogey 779er.
Well, so far, so good. I have to get a comfortable seat though, 'cause my bum's numb.
Maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet bogey 779er.
Bit of a rigmarole to go back to where we were, unless we're going to Jersey. I didn't have a look at where he's vectoring us to be fair, but I'll shut up. Give him some wine or something. Give him some drink. Yeah, have some alcohol. Get drunk. See, normally what you do in the real sort of scenario with this, you'd have like your autopilot which actually worked. So you put your autopilot like this one here, your heading and that. I'll just jerk it up on the screen so people could see. You'd have that set right at your altimeter set to 3,000. It's a 9,000 something. Let's set it down to 3.
Bogey 779 and expedite climb to 3,000 feet.
Expedite climb to 3,000 feet bogey 779er.
Okay. And it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, depending on, I think it might work on this aircraft, but it doesn't on some of the others. Just 7.4, I forgot his last heading now. But he'll tell me in a minute where we are.
Bogey 779 and climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
I'm trying, mate.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet bogey 779er.
Approach. Hopefully now we check some headings and stuff like that from ATC, rather than me trying to fly it and look at everything at the same time. But nearly 3,000, it's done now. You sort of get to there, then press the autopilot, and it works. Let's get that off as well. We don't need them up like that. We're not ready to land yet. Might as well put them on as well. It's taken us around the world. I'll save a bit of drag.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you might have noticed, we did in fact report our landing attempts there. We decided it would be safer to try and circle around and try again. Hopefully the wind will get off here a little bit more this time, and we'll be safe on the ground as soon as possible. So in the meantime, if you could just keep your belts fastened, and we'll make another attempt in a few moments. Thank you. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
See, it's pretty action-packed, isn't it? It really is fun, really. Even though it looks like I'm just sat here doing nothing, I'm not. I'm looking at all my gauges and stuff. I'm trying to make sure that I know where I am as far as ready for landing and speeds and stuff. It's raining at the minute. See the water coming up with the windscreen. Bloody good, isn't it? Yeah, so it's all happening.
Bobby 779 and radar contact.
3779er, radio contact.
779 and same again.
Where on earth has it taken us? We were like really like close to it anyway. I could probably got there quicker myself. And the weather's just got so much better. But we'll have it like that, and we'll have it a bit more scattered. It's good you can change the weather on the fly, because we'll beg it forever to land at this rate. Well, I say you can change it on the fly. Sometimes it crashes. Yeah, that's better. Look, that's what we're supposed to see. You can see there. That's the sea. That's how close we are to the sea. But we couldn't see the sea. I couldn't see anything really. Wow. Better when you can see it. Okay. Bobby 779 request vectors. Bobby 779 request vectors.
Bogey 779, this is the Yongxi approach on 128.65. Please repeat your request.
Well. Well, that was a typical bog in the flight sim, that was. So anyway, we sort of had some fun, didn't we? Well, anyway, as much as that was fun, that was in fact a bug in the system and it crashed. So, but we maybe have another go next time, and you come back and enjoying the flight. We might have a bit more fun next time where it doesn't do that. But I've got to get myself showered and ready and dressed and ready to go for tomorrow. So see you soon.